What's going on, my good people? It's Tommy T, and we have Jada. So my thing is, because I'm 52, and you in your 30s. So how do the teenagers treat you and talk to you when you out in public?
Glad you said that. My first time being called OG or Unc at work. I'm the foreman. What I do at work. So
Yeah.
I got guys under me now, so now they look at me as Unc OG.
Yeah.
I never been called that before a day in my life. So now it's you gotta bridge the gap basically.
Yeah.
That Gen X shit is different. Some of them don't got nobody to look up to. So when they see anybody with character, with age,
Yeah.
with kids, it's automatically OG Unc.
Yeah.
So
how that make you feel? Because I get called that too. So how that make you feel that they calling you Uncle OG?
I stopped my tools for sure. My saw stopped. I looked around for a second, like, you talking to me?
Yeah.
But it's I was told it's more of a respect thing.
Yeah.
Versus looking at it as you trying to talk cash shit, trying to be funny.
Yeah.
So I look at
OG
it
or because
it's a respect.
They could say old nigga, hey old nigga.
Cause that's how it was. When I was a kid, if I didn't know your name firsthand, it was OG, it was Unc, it was.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, that's just
I'm trying to think back in them days.
OG, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, you know.
I don't know. I think that's something new, y'all. You know, they say now is, well, OG now, but I think when I was growing up, when I was in my teens, we went to the parks, man, to play ball with the old cats. We normally knew their name. You know, like one dude they called him Snake. They had their name, so we called them whatever their name was. You know. But yeah, it's crazy, man. And I call the people that's a little older than me, I call them triple OG. Yeah, they be like, why you call me that? I like, you old as fuck. I said, I ain't being mean, but you old as fuck.
I got my OG still around. I got 90-year-old OG still around that's still pumping 20 push-ups. So triple OG
yeah.
That makes sense to me.
You passed the OG status now, you know?
It's your upbringing and your background. I guess that's what it's based off. Your beliefs and respect, all that shit. I guess it all ties hand in hand.
So they understand the young giving you respect because they saying OG or Unc.
Right.
But how do they act when you out in public? When, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you try to, like, hey, you know, like school, like, hey, man, you shouldn't even do that like this.
Yeah,
you know,
right
whatever.
or wrong. I feel like a big brother at that point. If we out, outside versus work is a big difference.
Yeah.
I might take the guys off for lunch to get a beer or something.
Yeah.
A whole different type of vibe versus on the job site. So.
Shit, I'm about to go work for you then. Yeah, you doing all that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different vibe for sure. It's just like I said, it was something new for me. I've never been heard that. I've never been one of the oldest in the company before until now.
Yeah, so you've been with the company for a minute then.
Yeah. So now we got young guys in now. I'm in this position now where I'm teaching guys.
So how long you been there for?
I've been there for 6 years now. So
yeah.
I'm in a position now where I'm ready to get in the office and sit my ass down. No more boots in the dirt.
But see, that's what a lot of companies, not to switch up, but I feel that's what a lot of companies need. They need to get people off the floor to come in the office.
Right.
Because when you hire people off the streets, then they not knowing what's going on in the company. So they'll come in because they got their little college degree, and college books say you should run it like this, you should do it like that. Not necessarily for every company. Every company is different. Every person is different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be a good supervisor, yeah, you gotta have your rules and be strict on certain stuff, but you also gotta understand the individual that's working for you. You know, everybody says they don't come in there squeaky clean and do it. Some people gonna be rough, and sometimes your best workers is the difficult ones. Because they feel that I'm a good worker. Shit, you need to put up with this shit.
Like I said, not to be picky and choosy, but this company, they make sure like everybody that's in sales right now, to get there, you got to put the work, you got to be boosted, you got to start where everybody's starting now. That's underneath me. You got to be general labor to work your way up to that position, then you get blessed based on, you know what I'm saying, you get blessed to that new position in the office, you get blessed to the salesman, you get blessed because you put the work in years prior to, you know what I'm saying, you get the building this shit in, you learned this, learned that, now this is your promotion. You can sit down, put your shoes on, take your boots off, Look at paperwork, look at drawings, look at
Yeah.
schematics, look at all the numbers and shit.
And that's how it should be, man. You should pick somebody that's been working at the company for years because they already know how the ins and outs of how it's going to be ran. As far as, like I said, material, whatever come through there, plus people.
Right.
You know, if you've been there so long, you know who the good workers is, who ain't the good workers, who's the bad people, who's the good people.
Sure.
You know who work good with who. You know what I'm saying?
Keep eyes on, who to keep busy, all that good shit.
Yeah,
sure.
And I just think, like a lot of people, just me, I ain't saying everybody, I'm saying just me, like a lot of kids go out of high school and they go to college for business. Right? Not trying to knock them for doing it, but to me, I think it make more sense. And as soon as you graduate, go to one of these little jobs, work there for a year, move up, then move up to supervisor, then move up to management. And that's going to teach you everything you need to know, because you spending money going to this college to get this little degree. And if it was my company, if I got somebody that's been working on the job for 6 years like you, and somebody else come in from college with a degree, I'm going to pick you because I already know you already put work in, you put the time, you know how things need to be ran.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is now with where I'm at is, let's see how I can put this.
You say you want to make sure you got a filter on.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like an asshole.
Motherfuckers take it the wrong way, like this nigga just say that shit. No damn well don't be stealing no lunch out the lunchroom.
All in all, you got to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? You know, it'll pay off. It does pay off. Like me, I went to school for business management.
Oh, so you went to school before you started?
I went to school for business management. I have done nothing with my business management degree. If I finish my degree, nothing what I'm doing now has to do with my business management degree. So after high school, if I knew about trades, I would have went straight there. Save me thousands of dollars, save me time, save me, I would have jumped straight in the field. Got in the position, got a position, apprentice, all that good stuff, and under the right guys, and started earlier. So by the time I'm the age I am now, I'm already put up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be in the field no more. Because I would have started earlier.
Yeah, and that's how I feel, especially when you're getting into a trade.
And if you go to school, I'm not gonna say that what you're going to school for is what you're going to end up with, because it's not always. I know a lot that went to school for this and that. And now today, either you're not using their degree or doing something totally different than what they went to school for. So pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? That's your option. What you want to be in life. That's the main question.
Things do change. It seems like the people that go for medical stuff, they in the medical field.
Right.
Because that's.
A lot of them don't finish though. A lot of them don't finish.
Yeah.
That's a long. Medical field is a long. You got to do at least 6 years to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's just not even talking masters, doctoral. You got to do all the doctoral. You got to do 8 years to get your. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of time with that shit. A lot of studying, a lot of tests, a lot of homework. That's when people clock out.
I'm in here.
My 2 years in, my associates.
I'm in here to get the money. I'm straight.
That's what I'm saying. You got to lock in. That's where you spend your money. You waste your money. You spend your money. You spend it right. You go to school for something. Lock in. If you don't know, just go to school. You know what I'm saying?
It just seems like, I guess it's something you gotta love to do, and maybe not have a bunch of friends. That's what I'm gonna say, a bunch of friends. Because I know when I graduated, man, our love was playing basketball. We'd go do our little 8-hour job after work. We going to hoop. It was like, go to school. Yeah, we seen my one man, he was going to school. He was like, man, you hooping? No, I gotta study. You hooping? No, I gotta do that. Shit, he was like, man, I ain't going to school to do that. Damn, this shit. He ended up going to the military anyway. So
now I think back, I was like, I played sports all the way from PB all the way up to my second year in college until I got my first injury.
Yeah.
And that's when I told my mom, if I'm not playing ball, I'm done with this school shit. Cause I'm not a school guy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have academics to play ball.
Yep.
So that's what it was. When I got injured, I'm like, yo, I jumped straight to strings. And that's just what it was. Had I known prior to, I probably would have started working early. You know what I'm saying? It's just mentally what I was thinking.
especially in,
You never know, because like I said, out of here, you know, it's a 1 in every 10 that you're gonna make it out of here. You know what I'm saying? Professional level.
yeah, oh yeah,
The
oh
chances
yeah,
are very slim to none.
Yeah.
So you got to be that guy.
yeah,
I was, but it's
yeah.
just,
I mean, especially to get to the
Things
NBA, you know,
things happen.
you know, it's like, you know, we had a selected few guys here that I damn for sure know. Back in my days, I know 80% of them
Dog.
would have went to the
College guys, you know, yeah, but
yeah,
just
they would have went to college.
Right,
and I'm talking about
right on the
university.
shoulder.
University.
Got 30 points, 10 rebounds every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just head not on the right, man. You know what I'm saying? Head not on right. Worried about the wrong shit, dipping that, double life.
Yeah.
You name it, you know what I'm saying? You might know the coldest nigga in the city. I know the coldest nigga in the city, but he ain't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where time you gotta tie in. Lock in. That's your real love. Lock in.
Yeah, I get it.
Lock in.
So check this out. We're almost to your destination. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Say what's up to, hi, bye. Well, you're looking to recruit people at the job.
Nah, we're gonna shout out to Garabi. Shout out to the city. We're growing, we expanding.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Come and check us out.
Check us out.
Peace out.